All right, we're going to try these camera settings and see what works. I need to iron my t-shirt, it looks like. But that's beside the point. The point today is talking about increasing your attention span and avoiding distractions in home-based business. The problem, as I see it, one problem that I have suffered from over the years, and a problem that I know a lot of other people suffer from, is the lack of ability to concentrate on one thing or another for longer than a few minutes at a time. And when you're doing online marketing, when you're doing any kind of internet work, it's easy to get distracted. There's just so much stuff out there. You go on Twitter or Facebook or, well, X. You want to start promoting your business or doing some other form of work online. And instead, somebody is starting to talk about the topics of the day and politics and cat gifts and things like that. And before you know it, you're all focused on that stuff and you've forgotten what you got online to do. And it's so easy to get distracted. This is probably about 10 years ago, when we were first getting started to promoting things online. I got a Twitter account, which at that time was Twitter, and I was promoting our business services on Twitter, or so I thought. I would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go online, and the plan was I would talk about our business and try to get people interested in our business and see if I could drum up customers. What happened instead is that I would be posting cute little gifts. I would be cracking jokes, telling jokes, which, I've got a pretty good sense of humor. Sometimes I let that run away with me. And talking politics, arguing politics, things like that. And I was not talking that much about our business. I was spending the bulk of my time talking about everything else instead. And after a few months of this behavior, my wife asked me point blank, "You're spending so much time on Twitter promoting our business, so why aren't we getting customers?" And that made me stop and think about what I was doing, how I was behaving, and thinking of ways to improve, thinking of ways to keeping focused, to promoting our business when I was actually working online. And I know this is a problem other people have, because a lot of people have talked about this online to me privately, and it's a problem that a lot of us suffer from. Problem of how do we increase our attention span? And this is something that has been getting worse and worse and worse over the years. Growing up, we had what we called then the modern day short attention span, which at that point was like 15 minutes. Today, the modern day short attention span has shrunk down to about 2 or 3 minutes. How do we reverse this trend in our own lives? There's not much we can do to save the world at large, but there's a lot you can do to improve and save yourself. And one practice that has greatly aided me is a practice of meditation. You just sit down in a comfortable spot, relax, close your eyes, breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply, and focus on the breath. That is really the simplest form of meditation that I know, is just sitting down, breathing in, breathing out, focus your thoughts on the breath. That's it. And if any other thoughts intrude, as soon as you become aware of those intrusive thoughts, smile, dismiss that thought, and go back to focusing on the breath. And after you've practiced this form of meditation for a while, and you start getting good at it, then you will notice that your ability to focus on other things begins to increase. And this won't happen for you overnight. A skilled practitioner can sit down and spend 1 hour in meditation. No problems. Not a challenge. Matter of fact, they feel pretty good doing it, and they feel a whole lot better after they've done it. But a beginner may have to start with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And you can even do, dare I say, a 10-second meditation that will work. It won't be the magic bullet to solve all your problems, but it will be a beginning. There is a form of meditation that is only 10 seconds long that has become quite common in our society, especially amongst those of us who have trouble holding our temper. That's where when you feel yourself getting triggered, you just close your eyes, take a deep breath, count to 10, and then open your eyes and deal with the problem at hand. And that gives you a chance to cool down a little bit and before getting yourself into bigger problems potentially. But that is literally a 10-second form of meditation that a lot of people use, and it works. Now imagine if you can increase that from 10 seconds to 10 minutes. Imagine the possibilities there. So if you want to increase your ability to focus for longer than just a few minutes or even 60 seconds at a time, take up the practice of meditation and just find a comfortable spot where you're not likely to be disturbed. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, breathe in and know that you are breathing in. Breathe out and know that you are breathing out, and just focus on the breath. Keep it super simple and just start wherever you can start. If the best you can do is 60 seconds, then fine, let that be your starting point. But then the next day, try it again. Set a regular meditation schedule and be faithful to it day to day to day. And, start out with 1 minute, then the next day go for 2, day after that go to 3, and then before you know it, after a year has passed, you will probably be able to sit down and meditate for 1 hour, feel great, notice that your ability to concentrate has dramatically increased, and you'll wonder, how did I get here? Well, it all starts with a simple, definite beginning. Make up your mind you're going to do it, and then do it. And do it on a daily basis and get better at doing it. So yeah, that's how you can increase your attention span from a few seconds or a few minutes to 1 full hour. It's through the simple practice of meditation. If you found value in this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll be putting up more content like this in the future. If you got any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And until later, this is Ralph signing out. Catch you in future updates. Bye-bye.